Hi, Dr. Lavanier. This is James Matthews, and this is my video for Module 1. Define my organization. The organization I currently work at is Aspen University, and we exist to provide low-cost, high-quality online education to working public and professional working public. And what that really means is that our niche is professionals in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s on up who, for instance, nurses who need to get their BSN or their MSN required at work, which is a big driver to our business, and any people wanting to get their doctoral degrees and things like that. That's really who we're marketing to, and that is really what our organization is about. How's value created? First thing is through the input, and we have the raw materials, human resources, information, knowledge, money and capital, and customers. So the raw materials, of course, we have our IT department, laptops, variety of computers that we use for both the sales force, the academic advisors, and the professors. The human resources, just mentioned a few. We have the academic advisors, we have Salesforce, professors, we have people behind the scenes who are in Denver, the registrar, basic things that universities need people. Information and knowledge, we do training of the workforce all the way around, wherever they are, professors, things like that. And money and capital, we have a lot. We are a public company, so we have a lot of shareholders, and we raise a lot of capital that way. We have sold shares of ourselves with like Lake Street and some other investors, although we've pretty much stopped that now. In the growing mode, we were pretty much forced to do that as a smaller company, especially when the monthly payment plan had to catch up, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, but right now we're pretty much self-sufficient. And our customers, obviously, is our students, and that's really drives everything that we do, is trying to create value for our students. The conversion process, again, our machinery really is our learning platform, the D2L that we use for our students. Obviously, we have computers, we have our engineers and our IT tech that are people that are in Canada that run that behind the scenes. The outputs, we provide a low-cost education. That's really the number one thing that we do that gives us value. We have many satisfied students who have recommended us. One of the things that have driven our massive growth is nurses will go into their own hospitals and recommend us, ones that are getting their BSN, their MSN. So we've done a lot of that. And our shareholders are delighted. When I first came on, we were listed on the penny stocks, and we were trading literally at 13, 14, 15 cents a share. And I think the last one this Friday, we closed at about $9 or so, and there are many projections that our stock will double or triple in the next 3 or 4 years, which I think, after acquiring USU, is not out of the question. And then, like I said, the environment, we have a lot of potential customers. Like I just said, we have, with our marketing expertise, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, we're always on the lookout for new customers. We have a lot of competitors but we don't have a lot that are going into our niche, and that kind of brings me to the third part. How is our organizational effectiveness measured? And really it's through, first of all, control. Our stock price, as I mentioned before, has really gone up. So we look at that, the investors look at that, obviously the public is looking at that. We're starting to really starting to get popular a little bit. People are starting to know about us on Wall Street. Then obtaining USU is a big thing because what drives Aspen's growth really is the nurses. And we really can't get into some other markets that we want to get into without being regionally accredited, which is why we picked USU. We also had to pick a university that was very small so we could institute our monthly payment plan. And that's really our innovation. That is what drives what we're doing, and what's making us successful is we decided to not be like a regular university and charge up front, make 70% of our clients, our customers, take out government loans that they pay for the next 30 years. We play the bank. And it's difficult. That's one of our competitive advantages. The customers or other competitors can't follow us. Syracuse University, University of Arizona, they're not going to go to a monthly payment plan. They need that money up front. And the beauty of it is we took really small schools and built them up from the ground up, and that's one of the reasons we're able to do it. In our efficiency, we have the lowest enrollment cost per lead. We're about half of the industry. So in other words, the money that we spend, we are generating 2 to 3 times as many quality leads, and our closing of leads is like 15%, which is unheard of in the industry. The industry is more like 5 or 6%. So again, we're much more efficient, and that really comes from the CEO, Mike Matthews. He made his money that he used to buy Aspen in a company that worked with internet leads, and so he's an expert when it comes to how to get leads and customers, quality leads through the internet. And it's kind of complicated. There's a lot of secret sauce to it, but we were very efficient at it. And then policies and procedures really, like I said before, we market, we advertise to working nurses. So all of our procedures go to that way. We use the economies of scope, things that we do in Aspen, we are transmitting over to USU. So we are able to, whatever money that we spend or whatever costs we have on developing our software and our classes and things like that, our curriculum, we're bringing right over to USU, especially a lot of the background stuff. So in other words, we don't have to pay for it twice. We innovate a lot of our stuff. We don't use other people's off the rack stuff. So I hope you liked the video, and hope my voice wasn't too bad. I've been sick the last couple of days. So thanks, Dr. Lavanier.